Hey, what's going on? Juan Grimaldo with the Grimaldo Group. I'm here with my friend Inocente Cayetano.
Hey, pleasure.
Good seeing you, my friend. So you just opened up your coffee shop here in Verrado.
March 8th, we opened up. It was our grand opening, so we can't wait to see you guys here.
Come on, let's check it out. Hey guys, so I'm here with my friend Inocente. This guy is amazing. I'm a super humble guy, family man of God, and I'm super proud of what you're doing and what you're developing here. You're looking to open another spot, right?
Yes.
But first of all, let's talk about you. So who is Inocente? Where is he from?
So Inocente is just born here in the Valley, born and raised, parents from Mexico. My dad is from Nayarit, my mom is from Chihuahua, and just your typical grassroots where you work hard until you get what until you get where you need to go to.
Exactly. So your father, is he here?
Yes, he's here.
Okay. So when did he come to the States? Or
I say he came to the States when he was about 16, 17 years old.
Okay.
My mom was here around 10 years old, so they eventually ended up meeting up and.
Very good. And so they met here?
Yeah,
got it
here. Yep.
And so he came as an immigrant. My father came here in 1948, same thing, he was 18 years old.
Wow.
And he was a bracero, they used to pick cotton to get a permit to get into the States. So what was your dad's story? How did he get to the States?
So man, similar thing, man. I mean, he came to the States, actually worked for a cotton company called Calcott. It's on 51st Avenue in Camelback. So his background was working in the warehouse in a cotton company. Yeah.
So same thing?
Yeah, same thing. Yeah.
Very cool. And then, so how did you get into the coffee business?
So that's a cool story, man. I mean, while my dad was working in his business, actually, when my dad was working for the company, the cotton company, 17 years, man, just plugging away, working hard. And the conversation was at the dinner table when he'd come home from work was, I own this coffee plantation in Mexico. One day I want to bring it over here to the U.S. So there were the conversations that he would have with us and my brothers on the dinner table, man. So
that was the dream.
That was a dream. That was his dream, man.
So you were having those conversations over the dinner table.
The dinner table, yes,
It was a dream, and it all starts with a dream, right?
It does, man. And I remember speeding up to now where I'm not a kid no more. We're teenagers, and he ends up going to Mexico, and he brings back about 25 pounds of green beans of coffee, and it was the happiest moment of his life. And our first roaster was in the backyard on a barbecue grill.
No way.
Yeah. So I got to experience all that, And
so your dad knew how to roast the coffee?
Oh yeah. I mean, he was born. It's what he did before he came to the U.S. Yeah.
So when he was a kid growing up, that was his dad's, your grandpa's farm?
My grandfather's coffee plantation. Yes,
That's
sir.
so cool. And what happened to Grandpa? Was he selling it just in Mexico back then?
So back then they would sell it to like the banks, to the commodities market. It was a way of living for the farmers over there in Mexico.
Okay.
So he did that for several years until my dad ended up bringing the coffee here to the U.S. eventually.
So he wasn't part of the business while he was here. That your grandpa was working the plantation.
Yes. So that dream, man, that my dad had back then, he used to tell my grandfather all the time he would go to Mexico, one day we're gonna bring the coffee to the U.S. And my grandfather, he didn't understand how big of a dream my dad was thinking.
Wow.
He was like, no, it's okay, we're fine. Humble man, farmer, we're good here. And he's like, no, Dad, you don't know what you have. We have something powerful here. And so my dad has always been he's always had that drive to be something,
He's an entrepreneur.
big time, 100% entrepreneur.
Love it. I can see that from you, and you're more. I'm the first generation entrepreneur. My father, I guess he was an entrepreneur. He worked in the fields, and at the end he had a strawberry field where he was the one in charge and running the show. But he would tell me that he was afraid of running on his own. And I'm a business owner now.
Yeah.
But I didn't grow up with your dad's experience, which I think it helps you in the confidence, right? Because I still my mind of that little kid, the poor kid that grew in that barrio.
Yeah.
It still comes back every now and then, right? Like I go in and I have friends like you that are very successful, and I still feel like, man, these guys are killing it. They're doing things at a different level.
Right.
But then I regroup my chip and I'm like, no, you know what? We're doing great things too.
Yeah, most definitely.
But going back to you, it's the humbleness that you have. When I met you, we hired you for an event.
Right.
And it was your truck, your coffee truck.
Yeah.
And so tell me a little bit more, going back to your dad. So your grandpa used to sell to the commodities banks and to the, I guess, big people that were distributed.
Right.
So then did he started bringing coffee here after the 25 pounds?
After the 25 pounds, I think that's when the dream started becoming a reality, So those 25 pounds were like, hey son, I think, we're gonna bag this up, grind it, bag it, and we're gonna give it out or sell it to see whoever wants to get a feel or a sample of what we're doing. And next thing you know it, man, the people that we gave the coffee to, they were like, wow, this is some good coffee. And obviously when you're doing something with a lot of heart and a lot of passion and you get that feedback, you want to continue doing it and probably even go even hard, so those 25 pounds eventually became 50 pounds.
Wow.
And at that time, my dad was still roasting the coffee in the backyard, barbecue grill, una olla, dándole así, and our grinder was a little basic grinder from Walmart back in the early 2000s.
No way. That's so cool.
And our first coffee bags were sandwich bags, man. I mean, I think that was the only means that we knew how to just to put it out there,
It doesn't get more organic, natural, kind of handmade coffee than that, right?
I mean, it was, you see other bags at grocery stores and you're seeing the way you're starting and you're like, kind of question like, hey dad, this is kind of crazy,
People are buying this stuff and they trust us with the coffee.
They do it. And my first sale was on 43rd Avenue in McDowell. Back then, right now it's a Fry's Market. It used to be a Smitty's, man. And my dad, he's like, go out there, see how many you can sell. He gave me 10 bags of coffee, right? Everybody was saying no to me. But I'm never gonna forget my first sale was this lady, and she didn't want to buy it from me, but she looked at me and she's like, you know what? Give me a bag of coffee, I'll buy it from you.
She saw the hustle.
She did, man. It's like selling tamales from the back of your trunk.
We did it, brother. I did it, yeah.
And that feeling, that first feeling that someone's taking that bag and you're just thinking, man, I hope they love the coffee. I hope they feel what we're feeling as a small business, And we did take her phone number down, and next thing you know, she's like, can I get another bag?
No way.
So that was, just to hear that, brought more fire, more ambition to hey, we can do this.
To continue going further.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
So you started bagging them in Ziploc bags, and then after that, what changed or what took you to the next level? When did you see that pivot?
So after we saw that, 30, 50 pounds wasn't cutting it, I think it was time to think big. It was time to think more of like a distribution. So at that time, I just had graduated high school. So my job was to educate myself on how to build a wholesale company, how to build relationships with companies where bagging is different, production is different, coffee roasting is different. You're not going to be roasting in the backyard,
Right.
So learning those whole logistics about the business, speed up a whole year after learning, we imported our first container of coffee.
No way, a container.
So we went from 50 pounds, we went from like 10, 15 pounds to 30, 50 pounds to 37,000 pounds.
Whoa.
Yeah.
In a year?
So in a year after our first, after the first 50 pounds, after learning the whole business and the logistics, my dad invested a lot, so we said, let's do it. 37,000 pounds.
Nice.
And at that time, we had a warehouse, a roasting facility. Our packaging was different, so we were more established as a business.
So you have a whole roasting facility right now?
Yes.
One or two, or is it just expanded?
No, well, we have so from that time, like it was about 20 years ago.
Oh, wow.
Speed up to now, 2025. We have about a 7,000 square foot facility where we do all the roasting and manufacturing there and all that stuff. Yeah, man.
Let's go.
Yeah,
That's awesome.
So,
And there's a science to roasting.
there is, man. I mean, roasting is a science. I took classes for it. I thank the gentleman that taught me how to roast and how to be patient and know the craft and what type of region your coffee comes from and knowing the palate for that, man.
The notes, like where you can taste different things.
The
right?
notes, the cracks, the way the coffee sings to you when it's in the roasting machine, man. It's a beautiful thing.
I want to go. You got to take me to that place.
most
I want to
definitely.
smell it. I love coffee, man. I
Yeah.
love the smell of it.
Well, sometimes if you're driving down the I-10 between Dysart and Avondale, you can smell the aroma going through the freeway when you're driving.
way.
Yeah.
We got to go check it out, man. I'm fascinated by this because I'm a coffee freak. I love it.
Let's go. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so now you opened this place in March, but did you have a physical location before, or were you just doing the wholesale?
So I was doing the wholesale. We grew to the point where we started supplying grocery stores.
Wow.
So our coffee was in Sprouts. Our coffee was in AJ's Fine Foods.
Wow.
A lot of wholesale distributions that we do private labels for. Renaissance Hotels, Southwest Distribution. We also supply to different coffee houses as well too, and different restaurants. So we expanded to that point in a business size.
Congratulations, that's
Thank you.
awesome.
Thank you.
So do you also wholesale like to other coffee? Like 'cause I can imagine, right? Like if you guys are importing quite a bit of an amount, do you guys sell to maybe other coffee companies?
Yeah, distribute to other coffee companies because everybody's looking for something unique and different. The product of Mexico it's a pretty unique and wonderful product to have. So we were getting a lot of sales from that. Yeah.
That's awesome. So as someone ignorant in the coffee, I'm not a connoisseur, right? I love the taste. I can taste different flavors. I used to just drink it like this with sugar, which I love every now and then. I get it as a dessert, but I like my espresso.
Right.
So can you share with us like what is like the essence of your coffee? Like what's the uniqueness of it?
So the great thing about our coffee is one, you're getting it from a single state. You're getting it from the coffee plantation owners. The way we cultivate our coffee is no chemicals, no pesticides.
Okay.
It's all shade grown.
What does that mean?
Shade grown, it's grown in the wild. It's not like a man-made coffee plantation where you see coffee plantations in rows. Our coffee plantation is scattered throughout.
Kind of like in the nature, like
it is, man.
It's organic, 100%.
100%. We don't have an irrigation system, so we depend a lot on the rainy clouds.
Call it el temporal, because my dad used to plant corn down there. It's like if it rains good,
If it rains, man, you gotta say, Lord, this crop season better be good. But yeah, man, the mist of the clouds go through our coffee plantation is another way the coffee plants get their source of moisture as well too. So it kind of makes a unique coffee bean.
100%. I mean, most of the stuff is grown kind of fast, and with this, is like it's organically grown.
Yeah.
Up in the mountains between other plants, which I'm sure it has. The flavor is amazing. I gotta taste the espresso though. I gotta taste the actual coffee.
Let's go, man. Yes, you got it.
Awesome, man. So, what kind of flavor do you guys have here in Verrado?
So here in Verrado, we have, we have variety of drinks.
Which one's the most popular?
So right now, besides our regular drip coffee, we have our cinnamon cookie latte, which is probably like one of our top drinks. It's what
delicious.
what you're drinking right now. And we have a variety of other drinks that are pretty good as well.
Yeah. Love it. All right, so where can we find you? Where are you located at?
So we're in downtown Verrado, Main Street area. The address is 20940 West Centennial Drive, and we're in Suite 109. And a little bit about our business as well too. Gino stands for the two letters of our kids' names, which is Desiree, Gianna, and Noah. Started as a coffee trailer about 5 years ago with this company's name. Cool thing about it, man, is that while I was being a roaster and doing the wholesale side of the business, and this story is important. My wife, she had a dream about doing her own coffee business as well too.
That's awesome.
Having something for the kids and building something, for the family on the side. So did you know she's the one that came up with the name? I got to give her all the love and all the credit because she put her heart into it.
Love it.
When the pandemic hit, we kind of parted ways with my dad's company and ended up helping out my wife with this company, man. And I was so used to the wholesale side. It was I jumped into the retail side. Yeah, so
it's a smaller scale, right? A little deeper.
It is deeper. It's more. It's different from wholesale, man. Wholesale, you package and you distribute and you let it go.
There's no feeling, right?
Yeah. In the retail side, it's more personal. The interaction, the community that you see that you build around it. It's it's beautiful, man.
It feels good. So this is one of the reasons I wanted to do this, to start doing these videos, is because I feel like we missed that. Like where I come from in Mexico, this is how it is. Next door there's a store, and down the street they sell pepinos, cucumbers with salad, chili, limon. Like we hang out. Like this is the way we grew up. And I missed that. So I'm like, okay, why don't we talk to people about our businesses and how, we feel about the community.
Right.
And this community, I love it for that reason, because you can go outside, walk around. There's people walking outside, which most of the communities here are pretty empty.
Right.
So I congratulate you on your success, congratulate you on your business, but I still have some more questions, because I was thinking about, okay, so you went from 25 pounds to 50 pounds. What is it now? Like how many pounds do you guys import every year?
Man, we're doing close to about 90,000 pounds of coffee.
Wow.
Just expanding. My dad ended up buying out the other coffee plantations around him, just to see his dream come true with just importing the green beans from his plantation. You got to understand that there's other farmers in the ranch, and each have their own portions of their plantation.
Were these ejidos?
Yeah, they were ejidos.
Okay.
So you're talking about my dad and my grandpa only had like 15 acres. In the generation of my father, they came to the U.S., had their families, and their thought process was like, there's no way I'm going back to Mexico to deal with the coffee plantation out there. And so what my dad started doing is he started buying out the coffee plantations around him. And the same people that owned them still get to be there and work the plantation. Just my dad is now the owner of them now.
That's awesome, man.
So
congrats.
15 pounds, from 15 acres, you're talking about a little bit over 100 acres of land.
Wow.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
And you know what's the coolest part is that your dreams can come true.
They can.
You just got to take action. And it all starts, we're taking a training with my team and my kids. It's about the compound effect of things. People want to see success overnight.
Yeah.
Your overnight success took about 20 years.
It did. Yes, sir.
And I tell them it's about 10 years at least.
Yeah.
I mean, you might get lucky, but the thing is you don't you don't build yourself to become that person that
Right.
can create this kind of success.
Right.
And you, no matter what, I mean, let's say you lose everything right now because of whatever.
Yeah.
I guarantee you in 2-3 years you're back to the same spot or even less because you already became that person that
Right.
can create that kind of success.
Yeah.
So, dude, I'm super proud of you. I'm super happy for your success.
Thank you.
Again, you're a man of God. You're a family
Yeah.
man, and I can't wait to see what all this grows to because I know you have big dreams. There's
Yeah,
going to be some
yeah.
more locations opening up.
Right.
And again, I can't wait to see you succeed even more, man.
I mean, I encourage everybody that when you're out there doing your business, we always look at the beginning and you always think about the end. But let's focus in the in-between because in that in-between, it's where we experience what life is, what business is, what character is, and if you know how to weather the storm, it's going to see you to the next, like you said, compound effect. What's the next chapter of your life, you know, and just growing and believing and having faith in God that He will see you through the end, man.
He will provide.
Yep. And we're doing it not just for ourselves. Obviously, we work hard to have the best living that we can have. But at the same time, you want to leave a legacy for your children and possibly your grandchildren. Yeah.
And our parents started with taking that leap of faith and coming to the
Yeah.
States and working.
Most definitely.
For me, like, I gotta honor that, dude. My dad had to pick 1,000 kilos of cotton to go across and get a permit. Dude, I gotta honor that. I gotta
Yeah.
work my butt off so that I can honor that. Yeah. So many people, like you were saying, that what you just mentioned is goal too. You gotta enjoy the ride.
Right.
You gotta smell the roses.
Yeah.
So right now, what I'm doing is I get to do what I love, brother. Like I enjoy helping people get their home sold, purchased,
Yeah.
invest, but in the meantime, I don't forget to live.
Come on.
Because I feel like many of us entrepreneurs, we're so anxious to get the next win,
Right.
But we forget what we're doing,
Come on.
right? I got
Absolutely
goosebumps
right.
because
Yeah.
you have your daughter here. We were talking about this.
Yeah.
I got my daughter. She's working with me. It's so cool to be able to show them what it takes to earn a living,
Right.
to be grateful,
Right.
to honor those that are doing great, and also inspire people. Because a lot of times, this happens to me a lot with my wife. She, not anymore, not as much anymore. She used to not want me to share where we were at.
Right.
We travel a lot. We're blessed. We have a beautiful life. We have those crazy moments too.
Right, right.
But she's like, don't share it. People are gonna feel this, that. And I said, you know what? The reason I do it is to inspire others.
It's a motivating tool, man.
I don't do it to brag about it.
Right.
All the honor and glory is to God.
Oh,
But the thing is it's possible. If Juanito de Doña Luz did it, and Cayetano did it, Inocente Cayetano did it, and his dad did it.
Yeah.
Anybody can do it.
Yeah, man.
It's just take determination, hard work, and just consistency and persistence.
right. And I mean, I think the limitations, we put them on ourselves. Going back to what you were saying, brother, I mean, my dad only had a 3-year education, grew up in a ranch.
Love it.
And the only thing you have is your work ethic. You know, and you work until you accomplish whatever that goal is, you know. So he instilled that not just in me, but in my brothers, and I try to do the same thing. The legacy, like I said, continues, and we get to leave it for our children as well too.
And I can see your daughter, like she's super confident. That smile.
Yeah.
She's super respectful. That's basically how we were raised.
Yeah,
You know?
most
Say
definitely.
you
Yes,
greet
sir.
people, and it's so beautiful to see it, man. And I'm super happy for you and
Thank
your
you,
family.
thank you, man. Thank you.
This is just the beginning, man.
Hey,
We got
come
so
on.
much to go.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Awesome. Anything else that we left out, man? Do you want to talk about?
So we are open from Monday to Saturday from 6 to 6, and we are open on Sundays from 8 to 12. And yeah, just come on by, enjoy a cup of coffee, come on in, say hi. If you guys see this interview and you saw us on this podcast, come to me and we'll talk you private, and it might be a free cup of coffee there.
What? Free
Yeah.
cup of coffee, see?
Yeah.
Thank you for watching, guys. And appreciate your time, brother. I know you're busy, and I
Yeah.
want to thank you for this.
No, thank you.
I'm super honored to be your friend. Like, I consider you my friend.
Hey,
We
thank
met
you, Juan.
very little.
Yes, sir.
But I feel like we made a good connection when we worked together.
Right.
Super grateful for the opportunity.
Thank you. And a little bit about this guy, man. He's a hustler. He's a great man, humble man. He does things with humility. So it's an honor for me to even just do this podcast with him. And whoever is watching this is, man, I trust him. So
Thank you, brother.
Go out there and get it.
All right, sounds good.
Hey,